Hi everybody. So I wanted to talk about something that I think is very important, and that would be blending, because blending is super important when you do your makeup. And so I wanted to show you what it looks like when you don't blend your makeup versus when you do blend your makeup. So I'm going to take off what I've got, and I just want to point out I didn't take my makeup off ahead of time because I went and did an hour-long workout at 5:30 this evening, so after a full day of work, and I feel like my makeup is still pretty much in place. And I sweated a lot, so I know my hair doesn't look like it, but I just keep brushing my fingers through my hair whenever I'm working out because I don't want it to look like a curry. Okay, so I'm going to take a little makeup wipe and wipe off all my makeup. And if you're hopping on, tell me hi, say hi, and tell me what you're doing right now, because it's more fun when we chat. And then everybody left. Okay. So I'm mainly going to show you with the blush and with the eyeshadow, because to me those are the things that you need to blend the most. Hi Tara. And I went for a smokier eye than I usually do. I usually do like a pretty neutral eye, but I wore my new Stitch Fix navy sweater and my green corduroy pants today, and so I thought I would I thought my contact almost rolled up into my eyes. Hi Heidi. But I thought I would just try some different colors that I don't usually wear. So I did kind of a navy and a green smoky eye. Okay, so I'm not going to put, maybe I will put a little bit of foundation on. Okay. So I am trying to work out. I can't say that I'm trying to eat better. Because I just have a hard time sticking to a diet. But I'm drinking my ketones. Trying to drink my ketones. Hi Jeannie. Okay. I'm gonna just put a little foundation on my cheek area, just so that I have something to work with. But because I have got to take a shower, because I just gotta take a shower after working out. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little foundation right here, just so my blush has something to stick to. And my eyeshadow has something to stick to. Okay, so I'm going to do one side, and I'm going to use a really obvious blush. Like, this is a blush that should be used on someone who has much darker skin than I. But I just want to show you the difference. Okay, so I'm going to use this blush right here. I never use this blush. Okay, so this is how pigmented these blushes are, okay? I'm going to literally tap. Look at that. Okay, so if we just kind of put this blush on, okay? I'm putting this blush on. That looks cray, right? Okay, so on this side, I'm gonna put the same color, but I'm gonna blend it. Hopefully this doesn't look too crazy. Just make sure we got the same amount, okay? Okay. So I'm putting my super pink blush on, and again, I'm showing you, this is what you don't do. You don't just swipe it on. When in doubt, blend it out, okay? So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm like, oh my god, I have way too much blush. If you're just joining me, this I'm using the super reddish pink blush for example. Okay, so don't think I'm like actually walking out of the house like this. Okay, so we're not doing any blending with this right here. But this side, I'm going to wipe my brush off so that it doesn't have anything on it. If you want, you can get a totally clean brush. And we're going to blend. And basically blend means we're just going to keep on brushing it. And the more you blend, the more subtle it becomes. I have one brush that I really like for this. I actually just got it. I got it from Sephora like a couple years ago. And you just keep on blending it out until it gets lighter and lighter. So do we see? I know it's very, very pink, but we see the difference between not blending and blending. Okay? And if things are still crazy, then you take your whatever you use to put on your foundation, whether it's a blend and bud or if it's a foundation brush. Hi ladies. Hi Pam, hi Sandy, hi Taylor. And I mean, do you see the difference? This is if you don't blend, this is when you do blend. And again, this is not the color I use every day, just purely for example. So you just blend it out. Look at that. It's pink. And so y'all, the color, I know, it's so cold outside. Hi Stacy. Okay, so we did blush. This is the don't, this is the do, and again, this is not the color I normally use. Purely for example, people. Okay, so now let's go with some eyeshadow. This is the color that I put right here and right here. See the difference? I mean, when you blend, hi Melinda, when you blend, it makes all the difference, I'm telling you. Let's see, what kind of color should we use? I'm trying to help y'all out. I'm still learning, you know. Okay, let's see. Trying to figure out which color we should go with. It is so important. So important. Okay, I'm gonna just go with like a brown because that's a color that a lot of people would use, okay? So I'm gonna use this brush. This is called a pointed blender brush, hence the name, blender. Okay, so we're gonna put some of this color right there on our brush. I always tap off in case you have too much. Yeah. Okay, so this is, we're just gonna put it on our outer corner. And I'm just gonna do a look right here, okay? So I always put a darker color. This is just what I normally do. I put a darker color on the outside. And then I put like, let's go with this lighter color kind of right here. Okay. And then we'll go with this kind of yellowy color. I don't know if you can tell that it's kind of yellow. It's a really pale yellow. And I'm going to put that kind of on the inside. Okay. So if we just stop right there and we don't do any blending, this is what it's going to look like, okay? Yes. They're very pretty shades. I actually don't ever use these two right here. I have my regulars that I use in my little black box, so. Okay, so we're going to use the very same colors on this eye in the same way. I'm going to do the darker color on the outer corner. And because I have hooded eyes, I go a little higher than my natural crease, because my natural crease is actually like in the middle of my lid down here. So I have to go a little higher. And I'm going to go back in with that kind of medium brown right here. And thank y'all for tuning in. If you want to share this video, you're welcome to. I think I made it public, so, oh, there you go. You can kind of tell it's yellow there. Okay. I probably look like a hot mess with this bright pink blush on. Okay, so we have the very same colors, okay? Now we're gonna blend. I'm taking my brush off and I'm literally just rubbing it on my towel, and that's what I did in between colors. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of go over all that and we're just gonna blend it out. And the purpose is so that your colors are not so harsh, okay? And that you can't tell, like, if you look at the difference, I feel like you can tell dark, light, pale. Here, it just kind of all blends together. And like I said, if it gets super intense, like if your color gets way too harsh, you just blend it out and it gets less and less. And if you're like, oh crap, I wanted it darker than that, guess what? You can go back in with that dark color, add a little more, and blend it. When in doubt, blend it out. Oops. I accidentally went in with a light pink rather than a yellow. So like if I left that, that would look like a hot mess. But we're gonna blend away, my friends, blend away. And so it gives you more of a natural look. That's what I like about the blending. So again, if you do not blend, you're going to have a very harsh look where the colors are very like in your face and you're like, hey, I'm wearing makeup. Can you tell? I want you to know I'm wearing makeup. Here, even though this is not the color I normally wear, you can see it's much more subtle, much more soft. So that's why I think blending is very, very important. Now let me put on, because I just look like a crazy hot mess with that color on. Let's put on a color I would actually wear, okay. Hi Dana, hi Kaylee, hi Susan. Okay, just so we can be a little bit more realistic. We'll do this side too. Now that color I had on my face, if you have darker skin, that would look absolutely beautiful on you. Do not be afraid of color. Just make sure you blend it. Okay, so I will show you which color I honestly wear every single day. This is my everyday palette, okay? These are the colors I wear every day. So this is the blush that I wear every day. It's got some shimmer in it. Okay. I know, y'all are probably like, she crazy. She is straight up crazy. Okay. Take a cleaned off brush. I'm gonna dip it in here. This one's not as bright. I tell you what, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Okay, I think it looks good. I think this is a good example. Okay, so I'm gonna put bronzer. I'm gonna put some bronzer right here. Okay. So this really kind of helps like make your face look thinner. And then I always put my highlighter right here. Let that shimmer hit. Okay. So if I didn't blend, this is what it would look like. Okay, on this side, I can do the same thing. I'm always like, this makes my cheeks jiggle. Makes my cheeks jiggle. Everybody had a nice Monday. I feel like today actually went by pretty fast for a Monday. I think all the snow getting everybody behind was just like, oh my god, gotta get it together. Hey Blair. Okay. Put my highlighter on. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to that brush that I use. This is basically my cheek blending. And I just kind of blend it together. I feel like it's not real obvious because I don't have my foundation on. Because I think my foundation makes it stick a little better. It was more obvious when it was super pink. But, yeah, you can't really tell. Let's go with a darker blush. Okay. I think this one right here is really pretty. It's more of like a peachy color. I think I just needed to put my foundation back on. I think that's the problem. And this one's really pretty. Like, this is the matte version, I think, of what I use. I use blush number 4. I think you can see like the residual from where I wiped the other off. That's crazy. It's a good thing I'm gonna take a shower. Point being, blend it out, y'all. Because I want to see y'all walking around with your harsh makeup lines. You don't want people to know you wear makeup. You just want people to think you're beautiful. Which you are. But you just want to, you know, you don't want it to be so obvious that you're wearing makeup. You just want people to, like, you want that makeup to enhance your natural beauty. That's what I like about makeup, is that it enhances your natural beauty. So make sure, next time you put your eyeshadow on, whether it's tomorrow morning or whether it's this weekend, blend it. Let's make this one better. Just blend it. Just get you a plain old brush and blend it out. When in doubt, blend it out. And then it's much softer, much more natural. And you will look so good, girl. So good. Like I said, it helps make things look softer, and it helps blend in that color. And also, if you feel like you've gone a little too heavy with your blush or your bronzer or whatever, when you blend, it helps it not to look quite so intense, and it will kind of lighten. It will lighten the color a little bit. So you can always, you know, if you blend out too much, you can always add more and blend it back in. Okay. I hope this helped, and I encourage you to blend away. One of the LimeLight girls says, blend until your arms fall off, okay? So, I hope you have a great night, and I will see you later.